My name's Ben, and today we're going to walk you around this 2020 on a 20 registration Audi RS4 Avant, and this is a carbon black model, so it's got lots of glossy carbon fibre pieces around it, which we'll show you as we go around it. It's a lovely specification car, 2 owners from new, a full Audi main dealer service history, and finished in the beautiful Daytona Grey Pearl, which is a £675 cost option on its own. And I think it makes a really nice difference to all of your normal sort of Nardo greys and blacks. It's a really good combination, especially with all the gloss black bits around the car. It's done just over 19,000 miles from new, and we'll start at the front end and talk you around some of the features on the car. So being a carbon black, one of the bits you get is the black Audi rings and the lettering on the back of the vehicle as well. And that's the lettering on the front here as well. And then being a carbon black, you've got the carbon front splitter down the bottom here. And then coming around the side of the bumper, you've got these extra sort of veins on the side here, again in gloss carbon. On the headlights, we've got LED matrix beam headlights, and these are the really cool ones. So when you unlock it, these bits individually illuminate, and it does sort of almost a dance, if you like, on the lights. And that is also a daytime running light whilst you're driving the car in LED there as well. And then you've got this really cool sort of section next to the headlights, which is almost like an air intake, and that is carried on to the back lights, which I'll show you as we get round the back of the car. Coming round the side, we've got the 20-inch gloss black Evo style wheels. So again, in my opinion, probably the best looking wheel you can have on an RS4 Avant. And again, a cost option to have the red brake calipers behind there as well. Goes really nicely with those black wheels, a nice contrast. And then gloss black door mirrors, again part of it being a carbon black, along with the window surrounds and the matte black roof rails. And then the carbon side skirts down there, which stick out a fairly long way. It's a really cool feature to see there. We've got keyless entry and exit, so if I open the door, and there's one thing, it's going to be difficult to pick up on the camera, probably easier around the driver's side, but if you have a look at the corner of the door mirror there, you'll see the small square on the side, which illuminates orange, and that is blind spot monitoring in the car. And then if you have a look inside, the full glossy carbon interior trims everywhere. And we've got the updated, bigger navigation system in the center there. Audi's virtual cockpit, which again is slightly updated. And then those RS seats in black with the rock grey stitching, contrast stitching, which is a really cool feature as well. Illuminated RS4 tread plates on the door seals there. And also Audi Sport sort of drop lamps on the bottom of the door, which is hard to see again in the daylight, but at night time they look really cool, and they're full color as well, so you've got the red section. We've got green tinted heat insulating privacy glass in the rear 3/4, and then if you have a look in the back, this is what makes these RS4s so good. They are basically an A4 Avant, so extremely practical. It's all the car you ever need, and the performance is incredible. Free zone climate control, so the rear passengers do have their own climate in the back of the car there as well. And again, that rock grey stitching just brightens it up in the interior very nicely. And then coming around the back, here's the section on the rear lights that I pointed out on the front, so they sort of come in at the front and come out at the back, which is really cool. And then again, part of the carbon black is this top section to the diffuser, all in carbon fibre. One piece that goes all the way around is really cool. And then the iconic RS oval exhaust pipes. It has got an RS Sports exhaust, this car, so it sounds really good with those gloss black oval exhaust pipes. And again, all the lettering in gloss black. Power tailgate, push the button, and that will go up. And then you've got the extremely practical boot with that automatic parcel shelf as well, which goes up and down as you do the power boot. And then some extra storage space around under the boot there as well. Very practical. A button up here to shut that, and then on the boot, a reverse camera there as well. The car has got 360 cameras, so we'll show you that as we turn it on and jump inside, and I will jump inside now and talk you through the interior. So starting on the driver's door card, we've got all the beautifully smooth Napa leather with the rock grey contrast stitching. Goes really nicely with all that gloss carbon fibre trims. And then heated, power folding, electrically adjustable door mirrors there. Obviously all electric windows with some easy access child locks for those as well. And then the comfort and sound pack, which is the Bang & Olufsen sound system, is the sound part of that sound pack. And again, being a carbon black, the car comes with extended LED interior lighting. So just between the gloss black section and the silver section here, there is an interior light strip, an LED light strip, sorry, which is configurable. You can change the color of that as well. Keyless start, so foot on the brake, push the start button, and it will fire into life. And that 2.9 V6 sounds really good in my opinion. It's one of my favourite sort of engines that Audi do. I think it sounds great, it goes really well as well. And then I'll just bring you into both of these screens here. So the virtual cockpit in front of me is very customizable. So at the moment it's showing a full screen map. You can press the view button to put it into a slightly smaller map, and then that really cool sort of racing inspired rev counter in the center there. And then you can go across and have your phone settings, your radio settings, and all of your sort of messages in the car. And again, you can press the view button and configure that however you like it. Multi-function, perforated, flat bottom RS steering wheel with the RS badge in the bottom there is a really nice feature. You've got RS shortcuts, so there's 2 configurable RS modes in the drive select, which you can access very quickly through the button on the steering wheel there. The big metal shift paddles behind the steering wheel as well, and all of your virtual cockpit controls on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. Cruise control down on the stalk down here, and then your matrix lights are controlled on the beam there, so you just push that away, and if your headlights are on auto down here, they will come on matrix for you. And then this huge sat-nav screen in the center here, again a really big improvement on the old RS4s with a much smaller screen. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto if you plug your phone in via there as well. Audi's own navigation screen, which again is very quick, very high definition, very detailed. And then if I come back into the car section, there's a couple of bits I want to show you in here. So first of all, in the drive select, those 2 configurable RS modes on the right hand side there, and then obviously Audi's pre-configured modes there. And if I come into seats, you'll see the massage function available on the front seats as well. So really cool to have that whilst you're driving along. If I pop it into reverse, obviously the driver's door's open at the moment, but we've got that 360 camera system and the big reverse camera on the side there as well. And now look, it's slightly darker in here. You can see where the ambient lighting is around the cup holders down here as well, and across the Bang & Olufsen speaker in the passenger door down there. It's really cool to have that. Obviously the free zone climate we touched on, heated seats for the front passenger as well, a wireless phone charging pad under the center armrest here, so you can just pop your phone on there and that will charge whilst you're driving along. Just very practical cars. As I said at the beginning, it's all the car you ever need. They really do absolutely everything, these RS4s. And again, in my opinion, it's a really good looking car. And in terms of sort of value for money, you know, an RS6 is a fabulous car, but comes at sort of double the running costs of one of these. So a very, very practical, affordable family car. As I said, Daytona Grey with all the gloss black styling and the carbon fiber bits, it's a really good looking example. Just 2 owners and under 20,000 miles from new. My name's Ben. I hope the video's helped. Thank you very much for watching.